just look smart. You're nice. You're nice. But
Hi, Megan.
You know, so
Hi, Will.
we've had some good conversations around the campfire.
Actually,
Oh, Will Reynolds.
yes,
Yeah,
that's
Rodney.
me.
Great. Nice to formally meet you.
Me too.
Mike Fitzgerald is Democrat. Rodney, how are you doing?
Great.
Nice. Real good. Finally, we meet.
Absolutely.
And this is. I'll let him introduce himself.
Steve.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. Thank you. I want the record to show I'm 6'8". You just said it.
Tell me when you're ready, Mike. Well, I appreciate everybody coming out today. It's great to be here with Rodney Davis, who's running for Congress in Illinois 13. You know, we're standing here in East St. Louis, which is the epicenter of where we're facing a huge problem. That huge problem is the local levy system. When you crisscross my district, and when Rodney speaks, I'm sure he'll say the same thing. I don't care if you're meeting with farmers or small businessmen or teachers or doctors, the number one complaint I hear is a lack of certainty. And these levies exaggerate that situation. These levies prevent tens of thousands of people, tens of thousands of businesses, and tens of thousands of jobs of feeling certainty because they don't know what's going to happen. We've got a perfect situation where local leaders came together, Republicans and Democrats, in a bipartisan manner to work together to do what the federal government asked them to do, and that's provide a solution for the levy situation. Unfortunately, at the federal level, we're still being held back, and that's not taking place. We need to make sure that we have elected officials up and down the ballot, Republican and Democrat, at the county level, at the state level, and at the federal level, working to resolve big picture items. This is a huge item that harms a lot of people in 3 counties that touch my congressional district, as well as further north. We need to make sure that we provide these people resolution. We need to make sure we provide these people certainty. We need to make sure that we provide an opportunity for jobs to come back to this area. If you look at St. Clair County with 11% unemployment rate, Madison County with high unemployment rate, this district as a whole 10.3% unemployment rate, we need jobs. And as long as this levy situation is not resolved, it's going to prevent capital, it's going to prevent businesses, it's going to prevent job creators to come to these areas and create jobs because they don't know what's going to happen here. So once we win this race, we look forward to going to Washington to work with people to make sure that we continue moving the ball down the field, holding pressure to the folks in Washington, holding pressure to the various federal agencies, and holding pressure to the local officials to make sure that this problem gets resolved, and it gets resolved immediately. As I said, it's Monroe County, it's St. Clair County, it's Madison County. It has a huge impact in my congressional district, but it also has a huge impact in Illinois 13, and I'd love for Rodney to talk about that.
Thanks, Jason, very much. Thanks for inviting me here today. For those of you who haven't met, Rodney Davis, candidate for Congress in the 13th Congressional District. Proud to stand here with Jason today to talk about a very important issue. We're talking about jobs. Every politician continues to stand up and talk about economic recovery. How do we lower the unemployment rate? Well, Jason's right. We do that by providing those who create private sector jobs the opportunity to actually grow. And the best way to do that is provide them certainty. Jason and I agree that this is part of the certainty issue. I've been traveling around the 14 counties that make up the 13th district talking about how to increase opportunities for job creators to grow jobs. The best way we can do that is to extend our current tax rates permanently so that they know what their tax bill is going to look like. Job creators can invest in equipment, inventory, and most importantly, invest in people. And when we do that, that's how you actually see job growth. Now, we talk about certainty in healthcare costs. There's no certainty for business owners with healthcare costs either. And in the area of the 13th district that is in Madison County, they also have this to deal with, the uncertainty of what kind of effect flood insurance rates, FEMA's map remodernization, and the Corps of Engineers and the locals working together, or sometimes at a stalemate. You know, they don't have certainty, as Jason said, in what their costs are going to be in the future. So it's hard for them to plan. It's hard for them to grow their own economy and to grow their businesses.